Thank you for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. Kicking it with y'all. Today we talking about the boycott on Delta Sigma Theta. So up to this point, I've got no reply from the Delta Sigma Theta president. I sent her a hard copy of my request letter for them to strip Renee Hall of her privileges of being a part of their sorority. Y'all can go back to my first video that I did reading the letter to know what was in it. So my next steps are to go ahead and extend this boycott into the regional levels of Delta Sigma Theta. I will keep y'all abreast of how it pans out and how they want to play. And that's the update. Now, on to the Amber Guyger case. You know I haven't talked about this case in a while for a reason. Y'all notice I don't do the little updates with every little half of an inch move that they have tried to make in this case leading up to this point. As we know right now, Amber Guyger has finally been indicted on murder charges. And that's where it stands right now. So I figured this was a pivotal enough point for me to drop down and give y'all a message of what to be thinking and doing at this point in black society. This ain't a celebratory moment. This is never a celebratory moment for me when the indictment comes down, but this conversation has to be had. That an indictment don't mean Amber Guyger is getting drugged out of her house and killed like she should be. It doesn't mean that she's gonna get the electric chair tomorrow like she should. So since it don't mean none of that has happened, justice is not being served, in my opinion. Now, some people say, well, hey, why can't she just go to jail for life? Don't kill her, send her to jail for life. Okay, well, we'll put that on the table too. Now, I just had to say that. So at least y'all know the difference in how I think and how the justice system could possibly go for her. They could lock her up for life. Locking her up for life should be the least that she get, in my opinion. The least that she should get. So that's that. Amber Guyger's attorney, named Robert Rogers, was talking about, I'm not surprised by the indictment considering all the political pressure and the emotion that seems to be injected into the process, which shows racist white supremacist tendency right there. Don't try to chalk this up to emotion. Don't try to chalk this up to politics. She's a murderer. You bitch. And he goes on talking about 2 lives have forever been changed. I feel sorry for the family. And I can't imagine the pain they're going through, but when you look at the law, this was a tragic mistake. No, bitch, it ain't no mistake when you walk into a place and shoot somebody. He goes on to say Amber Guyger, she felt she was in her apartment. So they're still pushing that she felt she was in her apartment. This is why this boycott against Renee Hall is going on strong. This is why I'm about this. If I can't get to Amber Guyger, I'm gonna get at everybody who put the process underway for her to be sitting up today and have a lawyer around her talking this type of shit. He added, I don't think there's any dispute to that she really felt she was in her apartment. They giving this white woman all kind of clearances based off of her white imagination. I've said this in all of my militia videos talking about the white supremacist terrorist imagination of imagined enemies. They have a disease with imagining enemies. This is a cultural thing amongst the dominant society. Make no mistake about that. And he's just wanting to justify her bullshit. He wants to justify her phantasmagoria, her seeing things. And this is gonna pass for legal process. This is what Renee Hall signed up for, to let shit like this pass for legal rationale. You understand? But she's still walking around free. She got a bail, which should not have happened. She's still walking around free. She got a bail. Her manslaughter charge was $300,000. And on the murder indictment, this murder charge is $200,000 bond. They lowering her bond. Y'all keep a watch on this shit. They gradually loosening the butthole before they fuck Botham Jean family out of the justice they deserve. So I'm not letting up. This is the second indictment of a Dallas cop in 45 years. So basically in almost a half of a century, they've only indicted 2 Dallas cops. So y'all think about the policing culture out here in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. I've already told y'all it's fucked up how they allow the victimization of black people to happen. They brought in a Renee Hall, somebody who shows she's ready to be soft-handed and ready to play ball and be a pet of the already established order out here when it comes to policing, this police cult of white supremacist racists. It's a fucked up situation. So what more can we say? The indictment don't touch me. It don't move me no kind of way. I'm not happy until she in the graveyard. Just like Botham Jean, a body for a body when you come to P channel. That's how I feel. But all the other shit, you know, going through the trial, posting bail, all the shit that I talked about in my video talking about our brother E.J. Bradford, R.I.P. to our brother E.J. Bradford. This process that they get a hard on for of stringing your black behind along. So I don't want nobody on my channel celebrating about no damn indictments when it comes to cases like this. Cause it ain't gonna stop. With people like Renee Hall in charge, this type of shit ain't gonna stop out here or any other city that you might find yourself being black in. This shit ain't gonna stop. So we have to be active against these types of people. We have to be active spokespeople and active boots on the ground against every leg that supports these groups. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Get it, y'all.